It's a breeding ground for mosquitoes and other deadly insects. It's also a ground for domestic fowls to find food to eat. It's really, really a waste hub. And there are all kinds of things here: plastic waste, sanitary pads, hair products, used mats, all kinds of things. They are here. And it's not a refuse dump, I'm learning. The Glefe Lagoon is not a refuse dump, even though we see a huge heap. If you come this way, you see a huge heap of refuse, and they just tossed a tricycle full of refuse. They've tossed it onto that heap of refuse we are seeing there. I thought it's a refuge site. What we typically say is baller, right? But the people say no, it's not. They explained to me that they are gradually filling this Glefe Lagoon so they can do one thing. Look here. Build on them. So once they fill the lagoon with a lot of refuse, the next thing is to fill it with granite boulders like this one where I'm standing right now. Yes, so that's what they're doing. All this place was part of the lagoon, but now it has been filled and people are putting up structures. So that's what is happening at the Glefe. On today's episode of About Town, we're bringing you closer to the Glefe Lagoon. We're going to speak to the people who live here. We're going to be assessing the impact of human activities on the environment and how the current state of this environment can affect the health, the well-being of the people over here, including the livestock. Imagine eating fowls that is eating bola and all kind of a mess, right? Yes, so today's episode is going to be a bit nasty and messy, but bear with us. This is what our country, this is what it is. So it may require some clinical solutions very, very soon. But so these are homes that people have to my right? And Albert, if you pan to my right, we'll come to this side shortly. But if you pan to my right, viewers can see that all this side was previously part of the Glefe Lagoon. Okay, so there's refuse all over, and this side is gradually eating into the lagoon, and it will be meeting that heap where you saw the tricycle being tipped to offload refuse, and they are burning it. You can see young men with shovels. They are trying to level the refuse so that when they finish, they actually, as in they do filling, right? They use some things to hit it so it becomes compact. We'll try and go there as well, but for now, let's take a walk through this side, and let me show you what we are seeing here. So there are homes, and the sewage system is very poor. So you can see it's an insanitary situation here. Somebody's pounding for food there. Let's get close and see if we can have a conversation. But like I was mentioning, the sewer system is a bit messy. Looks like a bar. And they sell drinks as well. Hello. Ago. What is saying? Oh, you have a city TV, mommy. You have a see a new thing come kaka. Abraham is saying. I had a choba home. And I'm most out drinking spot. Oh, okay. Ejuma muti say bibi akoyi.
Yegusu.
I'm for talk.
It's
Is there any day now Tom?
me tofu ne banku.
Okay. If I was saying.
Me akofa.
Okay. If you are saying what now?
Pacho 12 years.
What's now 12 years?
Pacho.
Oba ha na ha ensuma na na asase so.
Pacho ensium.
Okay.
And I feel it.
Okay. There na mo de feel here.
Pacho edi feeling na feel it.
Tisa bola na me hu no.
Pacho debi.
Mo de nya bola.
Pacho
debi.
Feeling ankasa.
Na hana mo tie no a bola no e consume mu tuntum once na for the baller go at the end money at the most and to aduani. Unso say o customers di aduani o mobayare.
Pacho yale.
I didn't know kasa.
Pacho say na ya ha no. Eno nti.
Emfa ho ne ne ode beya ha. Onim ha ya no. For the baller egu nsiom no toilet kan sanitary pad enioma basa ni nyina bo mu bi.
Toilet kan ho.
Me ho bi.
Oh ho bi si.
Ha.
Pacho de toilet kan ho.
Ezi for the aduani no.
Pacho
O mani je ho.
Pacho.
Ebo a wo so.
Pacho.
Ekwan benzo.
Say na me duane no. Eno nti na omo ba.
Akofa obey eya otanya malaria na.
Me pacho debi. Eya me titre omo.
Eya ye den.
Eya me ma omo edo malaria do.
Nti ansa na omo benya malaria na omo meduro.
Pacho.
Di nti na oyesa.
Ombe ya lentia.
Enye environment ni ntia.
Pacho debi.
Eka ho bia na nka ho. Odi eka no kwache.
Pacho. Eka.
Akofa mi da so ai. Aso be sunti ma meja na hen. Akofa thank you. Ocho ba your friend saying.
Pacho enya edin ye.
Okay, that's it. Bye. Okay. So that's Akofa. She's lived here for 12 years. She runs a drinking spot and then a chop bar. She's not named it yet. In the last 12 years, she tells me that when they first came, the whole place was waterlogged. It was a lagoon, basically. They have filled it with laterite materials like this, and so they've managed to build this over there. So that's what you see, Akofa's chop bar and drinking spot. Okay, so there's a structure here, a tent with curtains around it. It looks like a church. There's a prayer session actually ongoing, and the community is very closely packed. There isn't proper layout. The sewage system is not there. There are no roads within this side, so it's all walking space and all. So as you can see, this building is being filled with laterite, okay, and then the drainage is flowing through the community like that, and then it comes this way. There's a little bridge here, and then it connects here. There's a church service ongoing here. Let's see. Pastor, praise God. What have you ever called? Oh, nice. Yeah, if you see the TV, I bet me know didn't come back. Oh, move on, pie. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, so I was inquiring if we could get to talk to them, but they say they're in a prayer session. They're in the spirit. But while they're in the spirit, come this way, let's take a look at the precinct. Yeah, this is where the church is. Okay, so that's the Glefe Lagoon. It's being filled with refuse. They are putting up, they are covering the refuse with laterite. And then on top of that, there is a church. Close to the church is this refuse dump site. And then right next to it, there's this pen for pigs. Looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go this way. And yeah, so a lot of sand here, obviously, because yeah. So take a look at this side, okay? Take a look at this side. It's all being filled. It's all being filled so that then these buildings can be put up. Some of the gentlemen who are filling the lagoon with refuse are hurling insults at us. And as you can see, more buildings are coming up, okay? More buildings are coming up, and this is so compact, all right? So this place used to be part of the lagoon. You can see all that. Great. So come with me. Let's take a close look at what we are seeing. Let me describe it some more for those of you who may be listening and not be seeing. So there is weed, like seaweed, right? River weed, or weeds that typically grow on water surfaces. It's been gradually diminished by the sand, the laterite, and the refuse at a very, very fast pace. Now, if you're going straight as I'm heading, there is no road. Someone's house is here. So you have to go use this footpath, connect through behind someone's window before you can go. So this side is actually totally blocked because someone has, I don't know if I acquired it, but someone owns this side. Okay. And as you can see, this side too is being prepared for another development that should be sprouting very soon. Looks like the real estate agents here are very, very fast with their development. So very soon, such a thing will be happening. Don't fall, okay. So then, coconut husk is also playing a very, very key role in filling up this stretch. That is how it all looks like. This is Glefe, just in case you're wondering, in the Ablekuma West Municipality in Greater Accra. I go. Mommy, he's not around, but I don't mind talking to you. Oh. But where is he? Are you sure? I'm coming, uncle. Are you sure? Oh, you come. Look. Should I use the other side? Okay, I'm coming. Okay. I'm trying to persuade her to talk to me. I'll try my luck. If she does. Oh, there is no entry here. So, okay. There's no entry there. And this door has been locked. You can tell the wall is made of cement blocks that have been arranged to serve as a wall. So, this structure is blocking the stretch. So, if you were walking, you couldn't just go straight, right? This structure has taken this side more like a beachfront. So, the tricycles are coming loaded with refuse. And because the refuse dump site is so slippery, some of them have had to push the tricycles as they move so that the tricycles can get to the end and then they tip it. They will push the side, it falls, and then empty the refuse. Then they use their shovels to spread and then keep it burning. Okay, so if you come here, this is what happens. The young people are filling the Glefe Lagoon at the speed of light, and very soon this entire stretch will be gone. It looks to me as though where all these buildings are in the waterway. You can tell at the level of them that you can tell that when you look down at the walls around those buildings, beneath them are all looking quite wet. So all this side is part of the lagoon that has been filled. So soon they will have neighbors whose houses will be built on the refuse. Some intelligent technology must have been going into this to make sure that those who would be occupying them will be safe. As you know, the good book says that we're told that if you build your house on the mountain, it is safer than if you build on the sand. But here at Glefe, the high technology is such that we're not building even just on sand. We are building on bola in water. Quite interesting. Oh, my guy, you're coming. Come. So there's a gentleman coming. He has a wheelbarrow full of coconut husk. If he can interact with you. Chief, what's up? Have he talked to you? How be? Everything cool? Wide. You make wide, Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright. So he says, I make wide. He make wide. That is, he's briskly working. He's diligently working. He's serious. I guess that the more you fail, the more you'll be earning. I would have loved to ask him how many rounds he's able to do this in a day and how much he earns for doing that job. But look at that. Pay attention. So yeah, he's arrived at his destination. He's going to tip the content of the wheelbarrow and that plastic container onto the straight good into it. So filling the lagoon a wheelbarrow at a time, a container at a time. And that's what's going on here at Glefe. So if you're watching, this is Ablekuma West. We are in Greater Accra region, Ablekuma West. This is Glefe. Much of this side is really in the Glefe Lagoon. People are building here. People are filling the lagoon with coconut husk, as you're seeing, with refuse. uh, tricycles full of refuse. They are doing this at the speed of light. Some of them will not talk to us, but so far we've spoken to Akofa. She says she's lived here for 12 years. Earlier, the whole stretch was waterlogged. Indeed, it's not even waterlogged. It is a water. It's a river, right? Oh, look at that. They just tipped the tricycle full of refuse onto the heap of refuse already in the Glefe Lagoon. And then, as you can see, the smoke tells you that they are setting it ablaze. You feel it, and then cover it with laterite, and then, some buildings are coming up. Last time we came here, we were told that a chamber and hall could go for like 100 CDs a month. Okay. That's one thing we learned. That's us around the shore, close to the shore. But this side, we don't know. But if you look at the foundation of what is going on here, you can tell that this is probably going to be a porch. This is a bedroom. It's a single room. Yeah. And then that's a bathroom currently. And then the sewer is connected. It's exposed this way. Off it goes into the lagoon. That tricycle making its voyage onto the refuse dump site, full of refuse, covered with a net so that it doesn't fall along the way. Not a drop, not a sachet should fall because it's all needed to fill the Glefe Lagoon. This should have some aquatic life because I'm seeing a lot of birds around. Birds that should be feeding on the fishes. Okay, some gentlemen are asking us to stop. So let's have a chat. Oh, okay. You'd like to talk to us? Oh, good. Oh, we are from City TV. My name is Caleb. He's Albert. Please, what's your name?
I'm Jonas Anani.
Jonas Anani.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he part of you?
No.
Oh, I'm just talking to only you.
Yeah.
Okay. Jonas, so
I'm resident on this place.
you're a resident in this area. How long have you lived here?
Yeah, I've lived here for long, like 9 years now.
9 years. So the first time you came, how many buildings were here?
The first time I came is the same building here, but it be like 3 or like 5 buildings I've seen here all of a sudden now.
Okay, good. So you're saying that 9 years ago,
Yeah.
the buildings I'm seeing are the same, except that there are 5 more, or there were 5, and now more have come.
Now, I'm living at that place.
The extreme end.
No, I'm not living at a place of the stream, but I'm living at inside like that. But
Okay.
yeah,
So is it your own house you've built there?
yeah, it's my own house.
How many rooms have you?
Oh, just timber hall.
Chamber and hall.
Yeah,
Okay.
with 2 rooms.
Okay.
Nice.
So who did you acquire the land from? Did you buy it?
Buy it from the chiefs.
The chiefs.
Yeah.
You know their names? Care to share?
Oh, one of the.
Okay, let's hold on with that.
Yeah.
We may revisit that in for a different purpose. But so you bought the land from the chiefs.
Yeah.
How much?
Oh, I bought it for long. 2012.
2012. Okay. So when you bought the land, was it part of the Glefe Lagoon that was filled that you bought, or it was proper land?
It was a proper land that I buy.
Okay. Look around and tell me, are you happy with what you see?
I'm not happy because it's not nice. Now people are filling the lagoon with bola, and the time I come here, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. So now the way they are bringing the boiler in the lagoon, I don't like that. It's pain me. It's very painful. It's not nice to me. So now,
why are they filling it with the bola though?
Now I cannot tell because I don't know people. I don't know the people.
You don't know who's behind it.
Yes.
But when did this start?
It started since this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And they are going pretty fast.
Yeah, they are going fast because everybody is bringing the boiler because the motorcycles.
The tricycles.
Yes, are bringing the boiler.
So in the next 10 years, what will this place possibly look? Maybe 10 is too far. 5 years. What will this place possibly look like?
Oh, this place, to they will clear the lagoon.
The whole lagoon will be gone.
Yes.
How useful is the lagoon to you as a resident who lives around? How does it help you?
Because I'm not a fisherman,
Yeah.
I don't go to lagoon.
Yeah.
I'm a driver.
Okay.
I'm a taxi driver.
Okay.
But I cannot say anything about the lagoon because I cannot say anything about the lagoon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But you say you're not happy with the development that's going on.
Yeah.
What's going on now? How is it affecting some of you?
Because the mosquitoes is coming, and we are worried,
Wow.
which is not good to us.
You have little children?
I have children. I have 2 children. One is 14, one is 11.
Okay. Do they often report sick because of the environment?
Oh. No sickness is there. Once you are a human being, you get sick. But it's not good for the environment.
Thank you. What's your name again?
I'm Jonas Anani.
Jonas
Taxi driver.
Anani. Thank you. Thanks for talking to us, Jonas Anani. So, Senior, Hobby, let's start. Oh. Okay. So, sir, what's your name? You don't want us to show your face?
You know, bluff me a gun.
Okay, Onuchi. Minuga. So let's do tree. Is that fine?
Okay,
hello,
Tree
Pigeon.
la umbo mo de fio.
Pigeon. Ofe Pigeon.
Tree la umbo mo de fio.
Fine. So then the cost was
No on page. Me no nye babi ene.
Kanka mint ase.
Dent na mo ba no.
Senior motie wa hanti ne ba ye pese ye bebusa mo se ene me kosen ana mo ni je senior mo area no motie ana. Say ana de bia tie.
Last obi suba omo ebisa me. TV na atinka TV ndio na kantaka ndio na Amberes la una me kan pe station me o.
Nkrande me nti crowd.
Na ka TV station omo so omo ba e na me twem te se me twem na me hia wo no. E na omo hia omo si den e aye wo krom a omo si nso no eto ana eyi e wo krom a ina. E me so de bi so de aye anka obo se nso na start races way obo se nso na amanfo so enti dem say bridge na e wo do nso no se be high bridge na e wo no this a bridge no omo se bridge no omo peja no they say 205 ana call na bridge no enti nso na e be to na sa e ba so we no ma na mfa bridge na
It's bridge na main problem.
Yeah, bridge na me short bridge no mu na e ho no.
Na unsusu se senior mode bola ene anwea ene abo egu ensuo no mu no. E ka ho bi na ensuo no etamu na afi eba mu fie because bridge na dey ho be na adwuma na ensuo no a wetland ensuo no to a ese adumi tamu che kakra ansa na ensuo no kakra akogu pu no mu na so mu si mu dan ewo nsuo no mu ena mo sande bola egumu enya no na eka
bola mo na edugumu de bola no enye so bola na edugumu no enye onu ti na omo de feel no pe feel na mfa gusu nyina na he na e kama
na aha na nsuo mu ti denti na mo feel
nsuo no oh boys no mo no omo so omo pe bibi omo de omo ti betu enti omo no mo feel no omo de anwa gusu na omo ye sa ade so into mo kwa stop o say bibi o mo du no eye wo do o mo ntwa na mo fa feel engusu ina
nti mo pese mo san feelings yo no samo mo nya mo be feelings yo no nyina
ama for da so nti o mo si o mo pa bibi say ye kwa stop o mo na o mo so o mo pa bibi o mo di o mo ti betu so nti we o mo ya na o mo de feel agusu nti ai na bo so bola so
baby ayi jina yi nsuo ne bola
nsuo ina baby ayi jina ina ya so free station no eko free kwanu ina na eba no nti so nsuo de nya free nse kwanu kwanu suto eba ya na so free bi o free masalachi eba no ina ya so nti eru afọ akọ no mo create road no first so asa na government no on ba ya bridge no so na ina ya so nsuo no enya bibia enya ape free ya eko me road no nso nkwa
that is ni aka no kwa de esuachen ni amua fele no obekasa
yeah
would you say nya it's na mo feel nsuo no nya aka no sua compared to nya mo feel no
o eso ache je feel
to mo feel pa
nti dan e wo nyina dan e se nyina o nyina so fi kwanu ebedua nyina so na first kwa to me 19 ba
to we say mama modi and I want person do
oh me to abo me din we friend me Jerry
made us thanks for talking to us. Okay, so Jerry also expressing his concerns pertaining to
bridge na me kire no
okay
this last no TV station bi o mo ba me no mo ko
we are
enya we me bridge ona nso no a sebe ha ya this nso na no nso na no bridge no a this e block o block into mo yes defense no this bridge no enya kase this we o mo dade pia this gata we na nso na e na this bridge kase wo into nso na fa we mu a this enkom
okay me da say
so into bridge na e no bridge no say so say we lift na e no wa block nso na no so wa block nso na this bridge no yes bridge no.
These are drains, you know, running behind people's windows and walls, and they've connected their pipes, sewers into this. It's uncovered. It's all left like that, and that's what's pertaining. So as you can see, this side has been filled. Okay, so all this has been filled. This is filling upon filling, because down there has been filled, and up here where I am has also been filled, just so that this building can be put up. And I see a pipe here. That means that some connection has been done for water to come here. This is a pipe. This is actually a meter. So I'm not sure if it's an illegal connection. This is a meter. That's a pipe. And let's look and see if the electricity poles. Yes. Look this way. The electricity poles here means that public utility services are also connected to the site. Oh, that's an AC you find on that building with a satellite dish as well. Great. So this building has been filled. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's go forward. Let's move on and check out what more there is to see. So then, this is About Town on CCTV. My name is Caleb Kida. We've been exploring the phenomenon of this part of Accra called Glefe within the Blekuma West municipality in the Greater Accra region. A lot of filling of the Glefe Lagoon with refuse and sand, granite, laterites, so buildings can be put up at looks a bit disturbing. How be? Everything cool? Mommy, it's saying great. So if you look around, really very insanitary conditions, and we're not sure if this should be left to continue. It doesn't look like it should. But the people raise the important question of housing and population, and that's one of the key reasons they are raising. These young boys though, earlier I saw one who looked like 16 and he was smoking weed.